Well, hello there, fellow geeks and geekettes, and welcome to yet another episode of my new video series called Women in Fiction, in which I talk about strong female characters in comic books and films and TV shows and video games, basically in pop culture. And I'm doing this for one simple reason: to prove all the people that claim that women have always been underrepresented in fiction wrong. I just want to prove you wrong, people, because you are wrong. Women have never been underrepresented in fiction. They weren't even underrepresented in the old Icelandic sagas that were written in about the year 1000, but I will get to that in another video, because I am going to cover a lot of genres, a lot of media, and definitely many historical eras. But for my second video in this series, episode 2, I've chosen yet another more contemporary character and yet another science fiction character, and that is Sarah Connor from The Terminator. Not only from Terminator 2, The Judgment Day, for which, she's the most well-known, as well as Arnold Schwarzenegger, as far as this particular franchise, but also Terminator 1. Now, I do take into consideration only Terminator and Terminator 2, The Judgment Day. All the sequels, I don't even really think about them. They're okay movies, but, you just can't compare any other Terminator film to these two. They are cult classics, they are fan favorites, and they will forever remain in the treasury of movie making. Now, of course, when anybody says Terminator, most people think about Arnold Schwarzenegger because he is the star of the movie. He was, at the time, the greatest action hero, action actor. But when you think about it, when James Cameron made the two films, Terminator and Terminator 2, whose story did you want to tell, mainly? If you think about it, who's the main protagonist of the story? Is it the Terminator? I wouldn't say so. I would say that Terminator and Terminator 2 are the stories, or the life stories, of Sarah Connor. Her starting at, or as a waitress in a diner in the United States of America, and gradually getting to a strong, independent, military trained fighter, in order for her to be able to train John Connor, her son, to become the leader of the resistance against the machines in the future. Right? So there, not only can we see a strong female independent protagonist that was around in the 1980s and the 1990s, but also we see that which should be considered the proper hero story. Already the ancient Greeks were talking about the theory of catharsis, and that means that when you've got a hero in their case it was a play, but could be applied to any story in a film, a comic book, doesn't matter. In order for an author to have a proper hero, that particular author needs to make the hero go through trials and tribulations, make the hero suffer, thanks to which then the audience feels sorry and for the character, and can identify with the character, and the audience can then reach the state of catharsis, which is a kind of a spiritual mental cleansing. Now, secondly, there is the fact that in order for a character or for a character's story to be interesting, intriguing, and grasping for the audience, that hero must go through a some sort of journey, starting somewhere at humble beginnings, ideally, and on that journey reaching his or her goals, becoming somebody better, somebody higher, getting achieving certain successes. When you've got a character like Rey from the new Disney Star Wars films, you start with a perfect character who already knows how to use the Force, and I don't care how they explained it in the end. It's not a proper hero. It's because it is a boring hero. It's a boring story. You start watching the film and you say, all right, so this girl knows everything, and she knows how to use the Force, and she can defeat, in a lightsaber fight, she can defeat somebody who has been training to be a Jedi and a Sith for his entire life. Alright, but she just started. Firstly, that's boring and unrealistic and altogether crazy and ridiculous, right? It's just preposterous. With Sarah Connor, you can really see that. So she starts as a regular woman, regular USA citizen, working at a diner, going out with her friends, right? And then suddenly she finds out that there is some sort of destiny surrounding her, that there are higher things awaiting her, and she, of course, is scared because of that. Because who wouldn't be? Let me just sip on my iced tea. Throat's getting dry, right? So who wouldn't be scared? We are all just normal people in the primary world, in the real world. Imagine you, whoever you are, a man or a woman, whatever your color skin is, or skin color is, sorry. Imagine you suddenly realizing that the future of the world, of the earth, depends on you and your choices and what you choose to do with your life. Don't tell me you wouldn't be scared. I would be scared, but Sarah Connor, even though she faced a very difficult fate, a very difficult destiny, and trials and tribulations that awaited her, she achieved. She managed to become that woman who trained John Connor to become the leader of the resistance against the machines. Plus, of course, throughout the entire first and second movie, she was, except for the beginning of the first movie, she was an unbelievable badass, especially in the second film, Terminator 2, The Judgment Day. She was firing guns, fighting the evil Terminator, just sending people to hell. She didn't let anybody step on her neck, or on her head, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's it. That's another character out of many hundreds, and out of the lot I'm going to be talking about. Sarah Connor from Terminator 2. Sorry, yet another strong female protagonist that has been around for decades. And there are many more that I will be talking about, just to prove you bloody delirious lefties wrong. Well, that will be all from me, my friends. What do you think? Do you like Sarah Connor? And who is your favorite female character? Let me know in the comments down below. That will be all from me, my friends. See you soon, and bye.